Think about the last time someone convinced you to do something you weren't planning to do. Most people can remember the exact moment they changed their mind. Almost nobody can identify what actually caused it, which means most of us are being influenced by people we never even notice. After going deep on this, I started noticing one person at my job using almost all of it, constantly. And once you see it, you genuinely can't unsee it. By the end of this video, you'll probably catch at least one of these being used on you this week. These are the 4 behaviors that were almost definitely in play in that moment you're already thinking about. Step 1, and almost nobody does this instinctively. Don't push, don't explain. Say out loud what they're feeling before they do. Picture this. Someone is furious, talking fast, cutting you off, ready to argue. You say, quietly, "It seems like you're frustrated." And suddenly, they're correcting you instead of attacking you. It's not even that I'm frustrated, it's just... And now they're explaining, not fighting. They didn't calm down because you said something smart. They calmed down because they felt understood. And a person who feels understood stops fighting. That person who convinced you, this is almost definitely how they started. They didn't argue their way in, they made you feel heard first. The first move lowers your guard. This next one makes you feel like you owe them something. And if you're thinking about that moment from the beginning of the video, there's a good chance this was already part of it. This one freaked me out when I read it. Researchers tracked restaurant tips for months, just watching who tips more and why. 1 mint left with the bill, and tips went up 3%. 2 mints, and tips jumped 14%. So what do you think happened when they gave the customer the exact same 2 mints but changed one tiny detail? The waiter left 1 mint, started walking away, then turned back. Actually, here's one more just for you. 23%. Same 2 mints, one tiny difference. The surprise made it personal. And once something feels personal and unexpected, your brain says, "I owe this person." That friend who always picks up the tab, the coworker who brings everyone coffee, you always end up saying yes to them, right? That's not charm, that's this. Give first. Give unexpectedly. Guard down, feeling indebted. And there's a good chance that moment you're thinking about had one of those 2 things, or both. Now, here's where it gets really strange. Ever driven past a restaurant with an empty parking lot and immediately felt like something was off? No reviews, no information, you've never eaten there, but something said, probably not. Nothing changed about the food, just your perception of what other people thought about it. Your brain doesn't ask, "Is this good?" It asks, "What are people like me doing?" And the creepy part, the more that person looks like your situation, the less evidence your brain needs. Everyone loves this, barely registers. The last 3 people who came to me with this exact situation, same age, same problem, all went with it, completely different feeling. You're not getting more information, you're just seeing a mirror of yourself already making the decision. At this point, no conversation even needed. They just needed you to see yourself in someone else's choice. Now you're probably starting to narrow it down. Which one was used on you? Because the last one, this is where it gets really uncomfortable. This last one still bothers me because it works before the conversation even starts. Cialdini called it persuasion, the idea that the moment right before a request determines the answer more than anything you actually say. Same charity, same pitch, same people. Out of every 100, 29 donated when asked directly. Then researchers asked one question first. Do you think of yourself as someone who helps others? Almost everyone said yes. Then they heard the exact same ask. Out of every 100, 51 donated. Same charity, same request, same people. Just a different question asked beforehand. They didn't change the pitch. They changed what the person believed about themselves 1 second before they heard it. People don't just respond to requests. They act in ways that feel consistent with who they think they are right now. You always find a way to make things work. I want to run something by you. You're someone who actually gets this. I want your honest take. Prime who they are, then ask. And that's when I realized something about the person at my job. They weren't naturally persuasive. Once I started paying attention, I caught all 4, every single one, without them even realizing they were doing it. Go back to that moment. Someone convinced you to do something you weren't planning to do. Run through those 4. They're already using this on you. And now that you know what it looks like, you're going to start seeing it everywhere. And when you do, you'll probably figure out which one people use on you the most.